So there's a new Squarespace extension by Selfnamed that's a private label cosmetics platform. It's perfect for brands such as like hotels, spa owners, and creators who want to launch and sell beauty products quickly without the hassle of doing the sourcing, the fulfillment, or the management. So think of it's like the clean beauty product version of Printful or Printify. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to connect it to your Squarespace website. So first, I just want to say that this is sponsored by Selfnamed, but all opinions are my own, and I only partner with tools that I believe in and find helpful. So how it works is you pick your products and you customize the packaging design to fit your brand. You connect to your Squarespace store. The user purchases on your Squarespace website, and then Selfnamed handles the fulfillment. And Selfnamed offers over 150 natural, organic, and vegan-friendly products, and there's no minimum and it's free to use. You just install the app at no cost and then only pay when your products sell. And one thing I do want to note is that they only ship to the US and Europe. So you just want to make sure that works for your company. All right, so let's jump into Squarespace and I'll show you how to connect the extension. Before connecting the Selfnamed extension to your Squarespace website, the first thing you'll want to do is just make sure you have a store already added onto your website here. And I don't, so I'm going to add one in. Just hit the plus icon and under sell, I'm just going to go to products and add this store here. And there's some demo products in here, so I'm just going to quickly delete those because I don't need them. This way, when I create my products in Selfnamed and then add them to my website, they have a store to go into. If you don't have the store already, the products won't add themselves into Squarespace. They have to have a store to add into. All right, so the next step is connecting the Squarespace website to Selfnamed. There's two ways you can go about it. You can go to the Squarespace extension area and click connect to site. It's going to show you all your Squarespace websites. You just select the one and you allow the extension to connect to your Squarespace website. It's that easy to connect it. And then you'll want to make sure you create an account with Selfnamed. Alternatively, you can create your account first with Selfnamed and then go into your dashboard, into my stores here, and then under Squarespace, you can connect your website. And it's the same steps. It will show you all your Squarespace websites. You select the one and you allow the extension to connect. So I've already done that with my website here, but just to note, you can have multiple stores. You can have more stores here. It doesn't have to be just one website that's connected. For the products, you can explore the product catalog here and you can scroll through. There's a lot of different choices. You can also filter by categories. You know, there's face care, body care, makeup. You can look things up by concern or active ingredients. There are also things like bundles available. So you'll want to check out all the products. Once you see something you like, if you want to learn more, if you click on the product here, you're going to get the product page and it's going to give you more information about the product, pricing. You can order samples. You can check out the bulk and profit calculator so you can figure out your pricing and you can just see all the details about the product here. Once you have decided on a product and you want to move to design, you're going to then click add design either here or up here. And this is going to bring us to the design area where you can work on your label. And so you can upload your own file or you can work with Selfnamed's styles that they have. They have mockups already for you that you can use. This is actually a great add-on for designers. If you are setting this up for a client, you can offer branding and product design and do this setup for them. And if you're not a brand designer or a designer at all, you can always just use one of these styles, things to explore. You can also see all of the information you can add on. You can add on your own text. There's things like shapes and there's tips and there's, it shows the info of the product here. So once you are happy with your design, you can preview it first. If you want to see what it's going to look like first, you can preview and it's going to create your images from your design. And then once you're pleased with the preview, we're going to add it to the website. So we're going to click continue, and you choose which store you want to add the product to, which is great if you have multiple stores in here. And then you click continue, and this is where you can add your product information. Now, all this information is going to be added into Squarespace, and you'll see that it was already generated. So this is great because Selfnamed's putting all of the information that is about this product in, and you can either leave it or you can edit. You can take some away, you can add more content in, you can change the name if you have a specific name that you want to call this, and you can add in your price. Selfnamed has their price, and then you can add your price in for, whatever you would like there, and you can make your edits and add more copy in, etc. And you can decide what we're including if you want them to add things like the star features, key ingredients. They can add all of the information that you found on their product page, or you can leave that out if you wish. So you can just go in and edit this, and then we're going to hit continue, and you can choose which mockups you want to put on your Squarespace website. All right, so I'm going to choose all of them, hit continue, and now it has been added to my Squarespace store, and I can check by going into Squarespace here and refreshing, and then I'm going to see the product in the store. Here we go. And then the next step is that I'm going to just want to check how the content and how everything looks. There's a little bit of extra spacing here that I don't really care for. And I think I want this image here to be my thumbnail image and the first image that the user sees. So I'm just going to go in and edit this product and do things like just fix up the spacing. So Selfnamed adds all of the content in, but you'll just want to make sure that it looks how you want it to look in Squarespace. And I hit a few things a couple times in Selfnamed, so like the description was added in twice. All right, and I want to have this image first and set it as the thumbnail, and then I'll just check through all of this and make sure I'm happy with everything that's been added on, and do little things like the URL slug. I want it to match the title, and you would want to add like an SEO title and description in here. So you just want to go through and make sure everything's filled in and double check the content that's been added in by Selfnamed to make sure it's how you want it in the website here. And I'm going to hit save and then check out my page. And there you go. That's how you can add your product in. Alternatively, you can create a product, and then when you go into the My Products area, you are going to see your products, and then you can add it to a store that way by hitting the 3 dots here, and you can add it to a store. So you don't have to create the product and add it to a store right away. You can create it and just leave it in Selfnamed and then add it to your store later. Now, once it's added in, you're going to see the product in the Selfnamed My Products area. You're also going to see it in Squarespace in your products area here under products and services. You're going to see your product. When a user purchases your product, you're going to see the orders in your Squarespace order area as well as in your Selfnamed order area as well. Just make sure you've done everything, such as setting up your payment methods. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a like or comment below. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Good luck with your website, and bye for now.